Coronial inquests are investigations or investigative hearings that are carried out by the courts through the coroner's office following a death, ultimately with the purpose of making findings regarding the cause of the death that's occurred and recommendations for ways to avoid similar incidents arising in the future. Coroners, as legal officers, have powers to assist them in conducting their inquests. Those powers range from investigative powers, such as requiring people to provide documents, to execute searches, to obtain material, and having essentially their own police force to carry out investigations and speak with potential witnesses, through to powers and functions to allow the inquest process to proceed, such as the power to require people to attend and give evidence at the inquests themselves. We're commonly engaged by clients to represent them in relation to the coronial inquest process, whether that's as a witness who may be required to attend and give evidence, or who's being sought out by the investigating team to provide evidence in relation to a coronial inquest, or people who may have been involved in the incident and the reportable death in one way or another themselves. Importantly, we're also regularly called upon to advise and represent families of the deceased, who themselves have an important role to play in the coronial inquest process. Our job becomes ensuring that their interests are being represented and that their voices are being heard throughout that process. Potential implications arising out of the coronial inquest process can be really wide-reaching. The coroner has the power, as a part of his role, to make recommendations. They can be recommendations both in terms of steps the government should take through legislation to stop similar incidents arising in the future, right through to recommendations that criminal prosecutions be brought against individuals or, in some cases, businesses who've had a role in the death that occurred. Ensuring that you have experienced legal representation familiar with these areas of law is essential to ensure that you can defend yourself against any adverse findings that may be made as a result of the inquest, and certainly any recommendations that may ultimately be made adverse to your interests.